Okay.
Also, well, delete
I just did.
the terrifying. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Okay, so this bird, mimic bird, steals people's voices. Does it for fun. It's not like malicious. It is literally just the baby going, "Oh, I'm figuring out my powers. I don't know how this works. I'm going to test the boundaries and push people a little bit, to
Yeah.
figure out what those boundaries are." Um, and like it can't say anything beyond what the person would be saying in the moment or in general. Um, it can't make a person like make the voice say anything the person wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Um, so while it has the voice, the person cannot speak. um,
What? Really?
yeah,
I didn't know.
it
That's...
literally
Stolen.
takes the voice. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it is
Oh.
technically a mimic, but it's not mimicking. It is taking.
It's a stealer.
Yeah, and it also mimics the people around it. So sometimes it just decides that it's feeling somebody a little bit more than the other. And because Observer has been taking care of it, it's got this funny these eye patterns, and it's dark and it's black and white. Um, and it might have a little bit more color, but I haven't figured it out. But it is mimicking the Observer. So it has different variants depending on who it's with. So I need to figure out the variants of what it changes
Oh.
into for each of the eldritches. So like with Karasus, it like when it starts to change its pattern, it becomes more like a dark night sky into like a galaxy filled sky kind of thing where it's
Hmm.
blues and purples.
Hmm.
Um, when it's around Satrig and it wants to mimic Satrig's patterns, I imagine it's more white with iridescence to it, kind of like a pearl. Um, when
Hmm.
it's near Slate, I imagine the patterns are reversed from like the Observer one, where it's the face is black and the body is white.
Oh, can I say the thing?
Yeah.
Uh, that and
Both.
also the little birds would also
Both.
have their own little Scott and like a little neck thing. Not because it formed, just because Slate gave it one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like with Dolos, oh yeah, and with uh the Satrig, I imagine that it can't really have the halos over its head, but like I imagine that a pattern forms that kind of like mimics it, and the crest kind of goes upwards. Same with like Dolos's.
Yeah.
And when mimicking Dolos, it's more of a golden color.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know how it would look for dead. I imagine it's just gonna be straight up black,
Yeah.
um, with white eyes.
Funny hole.
Yeah.
Um. Uh. Yeah. I now want to lose my mind about debt.
Go ahead, my friend.
Permission
Yes.
granted.
Ah.
Granted.
Huzzah. Um.
Ah,
I what?
that was loud.
Shit, right. I forgot I was streaming.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm lucky I wasn't listening.
I
um,
forgot I was streaming.
Blasted. Oh my god. That was excellent. Thank you.
okay, it's only 32%. My ears are fine.
Um. But yeah, a lot of Debt's inner monologue is true. It is their primary motivation, and the thing they will let on the least is because they are. It's not purposefully oblivious because they're not oblivious, but they're pretending to be. Like, if somebody ever makes a comment of, what the fuck do you think you're supposed to be? That's just gonna be like a detective. And if somebody pursues anything else, that's just gonna find a way to shut off the conversation or distract entirely. Um, they're keenly aware that something is wrong, which is why they're trying to fight Jarl. It's because they want the thing that is wrong to end. Um, and also test its limits at the same time, because fuck it, why not? Um, yeah. The bird walking around and saying stuff like that is has that's spoilers in the bag there.
Wow, some
It's
spoilers.
wrong.
It's wrong.
Wrong? Something wrong?
Wrong.
I think
Wrong?
it would confuse the bird.
Yeah.
I think the bird's like, what? What wrong? Why?
It would also then if with it still within earshot of debt, it's gonna start like screaming, "Kill you! I'm going to kill you! Quiet! Kill you!" Because it's reflecting off of the emotions of the human, right? Not human, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine when feeling so it's kind of like the he I've taken your voice and now you have to chase me and try and get it back. I imagine the bird has bitten more than it can chew and like for a few moments is like, "Oh, something wrong? Something wrong. Kill you?" Oh, and then stops and gives Det back the voice.
Intrigue.
I think the bird it scares the baby bird.
I'm
You scared the
sorry.
baby bird.
No,
You're
it's okay.
scared.
It's okay. It's okay to scare the baby bird because it's part of my idea.
Somebody here has to be evil.
I'm evil. I made the bird scared. It's
I
fine.
I just threatened to kill it.
Well, no, I mean that would
You threatened to kill a lot of people.
things are threatened, but never truly killed, right? Smile.
I think. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think, like, the side would be like, hey! Like, through the bird, obviously. It was like, hey, don't. Stop. Stop. Stop, please. But then, if they hang around more and shit, they would, like, eventually. Can the bird sing?
The bird can sing? Yes.
I can.
I think the bird can talk in its own voice, but it's much more simplistic.
No, I'm
Um,
saying, like, in, like, singing. They just straight up steal perfectly, right? The voices?
yeah, it's perfect
Okay.
because it's um the the bird can technically say things outside of the emotional range, but it's easier to know what to say
Mm-hmm.
when like in the moment. Um Sometimes they'll just say hello in a voice to annoy you and just go hello, hello, hello in your own voice.
Pretty
Um
bird.
Hello?
like hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Silver, I can't
Hello?
do
Hello.
that.
Hi.
Please. Silver,
That's a.
Silver, I can't do that. Because I
You
will.
said
I
that.
will.
You said that. I was like, oh, oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Um,
But
like, uh, it can say things outside of the emotion to be mischievous and try and be funny for itself. It's entertaining itself. So, like with
hmm.
Pest, it sits on top of high objects, going, "That's funny," and then
No,
does the Pest
no,
laugh. Yeah,
no.
haha.
Steph, how could you do that to Cody?
It's rude.
No.
That's funny.
No.
It just
Don't.
sits on top of like a fridge or something, and then runs
Oh,
away.
so the bird is just your soundboard. That's the
The
bird.
bird originated from my soundboard. It
Of
gave me the idea.
course. Of course.
It's because I got spiteful
You
after
got.
making Cody
Mhm.
so fake angry when I used that's funny. And I went, you're right. I'm going to make a bird character out of this.
That's wonderful.
um so like yeah, it steals Pest voice, sits on a fridge or somewhere high up, uh makes Pest chase after it while saying that's funny, haha.
Right.
Steals Brian's voice and does the wh- does the
How big is the bird?
it's not that big. Um where is it? It's about this if you
Oh, it's
yeah,
a
it's
baby.
just a baby.
Oh, they would definitely sit on top of the goat. Then
Yeah.
uh, it will be like, bro. They'll be like, bro,
It
stop.
likes to sit on shoulders. Um it's just a
Hmm.
general nuisance. Yes, exactly like that.
What?
Set Reagan Brian chasing it like in Hot Fuzz.
Oh my god.
Um I don't know if it can really steal Satrig's voice, but it can definitely steal Brian's voice.
Uh,
There they are.
there they are.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's the wrong one. Smile. Oh, that's why did it do that? Oh, I see why it did. There we go.
Getting an ice cream.
Oh, I was muted. I'm so sorry. I was gonna make a like. I go like
Wait, who is that Reagan?
when I'm stretching.
Who is Brian? Lexa, who's that Reagan? Who's Brian?
Where did that go? Where's the thing? I just heard it.
Yeah, that's true.
But funny bird. Um, funny bird who likes attention and demands it. And if you don't give it attention, it steals your voice.
Fucked up.
Then gives it back later on.
I have the recording on and I was scrolling through Twitter. Whoops.
Whoops. Well,
Moss.
you'll have to
I've done
block
it again.
that. Yes, I was about to say, yeah, they don't get the properties of like dollars for fur, right?
No,
It's just like visually, right?
it's just visually, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I believe like the first time they would try to like get on um like unexpectedly get on like Dolo's shoulders, and they would panic because they would feel like their things like get stuck.
Yeah.
No, those be like, what? What? And just like get it off. It's like, what the? What?
it jumps onto Dolos's shoulder like a cat, and then it goes and jumps off.
And like the list is like also panicked. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
The little bird does like zooms, the zoomies to try and like get the feeling to go away.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go away. It's very instant. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's just the the
Yeah,
residuals. I don't
but
know.
yeah, no, they don't get anything.
Okay.
Fine.
It's like the residuals of panic.
Oh yeah, it was just pen.
I guess it would more be like um not zoomies, but like if you ever see videos of like an animal that accidentally got like one of those sticky papers stuck on their paws,
Oh yeah.
I think it would be more like that as they walk away.
Oh, it's fine. They'll be like, oh, it's fine, and that would take a while for them to like be comfortable with like Tolos touching them because they're like, it's fine, I promise, it's fine. I just don't scare me, don't take me unexpected.
I think the bird would like all the Eldritches.
Nah, that's good.
I think it likes music. I think it can. I think for the fun of it, I think it can take instrument noises. No,
Nice, yes.
no, actually, no.
Oh
Too silly.
no, it's not silly. It's fine.
No, I'm trying to think of how the stuff works. Because in my mind, it's things that are alive, it can only take the noise of.
Okay.
Steals other birds' voices for fun.
Wow. Uh-huh. Oh god, they would. Oh god. If no, if somehow Dolores was like tired or weak or whatever, and the bird would just start to like, imitate their goat, they'd be like, what? Where are you? What? Ah. And then start searching. What? Because obviously they can like know um like their goat when they're like conscious they're good because they can sense it, but when they're like starting to get tired and they're not in panic or some shit, they're like they don't really, it's a little bit harder, more effort, and they don't really think of it like much. So yeah, they would get fooled.
That's really all I have to say about the bird for now.
Bird. I cease
Bird.
recording now.